Hello guys, and welcome back to my channel. Have you ever went searching for a video on how to make a wig with a lace closure, or just how to make a wig in general, and have literally walked away from that video with not much information and not feeling comfortable enough to make a wig yourself? Well, in this video I'm gonna walk you through the steps and show you how to make the hairline look as natural as possible by angling the wefts, and also how to finish the wig where the lace closure meets the weft. So definitely stay tuned. So this is the hair that I will be using, and it's from Re4U Hair. The first step that every beginner or advanced wig maker needs to do is to make sure that they secure the lace closure to their wig cap onto the mannequin head securely. And what I use is T-pins, and I'm currently using the 12-inch T-pins. And what this does, it helps the lace closure to lay as flat as possible. I'm putting the hair in a bun, and the reason why I'm doing this is just so that none of the hair gets in the way when I'm actually sewing the lace closure onto the wig. And then you see that when I'm actually sewing now, the lace closure would not be moving around on its own. Whenever I'm sewing down the lace closure, I normally make 2 wraps around the needle with the thread. And the reason why I do this is so that it makes a nice neat knot, so that the thread does not get loose on its own, you know, from daily tugging and pulling of the hair or styling of the hair. For anyone that's wondering what wig cap this is from the Donna brand, and it's the Spandex Dome wig cap, and it has a nice stretch to it, which I love. Now, if you notice that I'm stretching sometimes the lace closure a little bit, just to make sure that it's laying extremely flat, so that when I do put it on my head, it won't have like any bulge or anything, it will just be flat and seamless. We'll also be showing you guys how to cut out and remove the wig cap from beneath the section of the lace closure, and this is a very crucial and important step that a lot of people forget to do, or they just neglect. So there you have it, guys. I'm finished with applying the lace closure to the wig cap, and it looks very good. Yay! So we're off to step 2, and this is actually putting the wefts onto the wig cap. And I have co-washed the bundles and the lace closure prior to doing this installation, and I will let you guys know this is how it looks after I have air dried it, after I've co-washed the bundles and the lace closure. And it has a nice beautiful luster. My fingers is just gliding through the hair, and it has a beautiful bounce to it. So it's beautiful soft hair, guys, and the texture is very nice. And look at the pattern of those waves, guys. You can even wear it just like that with the waves. But yeah, so we're going to be starting off at the bottom, and as you see, I have secured the weft to the wig cap on both ends, and I will be starting off at the left side. So when you starting, make sure you make a nice knot at the beginning, because it's like having a house and the foundation is not set good, then basically the house is not going to be built properly and you're going to have problems. So just make sure that the beginning is very secure, and you just sew your way around and making nice knots just so that the weft does not undo. You will hear me stressing how important it is to secure the weft with your T-pins and align it around the wig cap, just to make sure that you have enough space between each weft, and also that you're just laying the wefts properly. And this is just gonna help your hair lay and fall the way that you want it to, and have that nice effect around your face after you finish making your wigs. It also helps so that you do not lay too much of the tracks at the back of the wig, and then when you get to the top, then you're out of hair, or it just looks uneven. Here we're at a crucial step where we're around the hairline, and if you see me pulling back the hair, you want to lay the track so that when you pull the hair like that, you're not seeing the wig cap. So I finished the 18-inch bundle, and now I'm going to go into the 16-inch bundle. I must point out one thing that I've noticed also with Re4U Hair is after you've co-washed the hair, which I have done, it still has its nice luster. It doesn't look dry or brittly at all, and it's just even softer. So that's why I always recommend to co-wash your hair with conditioner only and not, you know, shampoo it, especially when you're doing your installation. I'm just cutting off the plastic stuff that held the bundles together, and I'm just separating the hairs from each other so that I can get the wefts to be sewed onto the wig cap. And guys, like, look at how my fingers is just gliding through that hair like honey. But yeah, what I'm doing is starting off with the 16-inch bundle right where I left off at the 18-inch. So right where the 18-inch bundle stopped, finished, you're gonna start with your 16-inch bundle, not above, not below, just on the same line. So you're gonna continue sewing right around and make sure that you angle the hair to the hairline as I showed you, just to make sure that no weft is showing or no wig cap is showing, just in case there's a windy day and the wind decides to be unruly. Yeah, you're not gonna be embarrassed with your tracks or the wig cap showing at the front of your hairline. So yeah. So here we're at the front of the wig at the hairline, where, as I stated, we need to pay very close attention, and I will be showing you guys how to angle that hair again, and especially when you're doubling the wefts, just that it lays flat and you do not show any of that hair or wig cap. So if you see where my thumb is holding down the wefts, and this is just to make sure that it does not go over the wig cap line, because then you're going to see the weft. If it goes too much in, you're going to see the wig cap. So that is a tip, guys. And there you can see you're not seeing any weft and you're not seeing any wig cap. And now we're going to be using the 14-inch bundle, and this is the last bundle that's left, so I can definitely average it out from here and see that I will have enough of the bundle left to complete this wig. I have fast forwarded just to show you guys as I got very close to the lace closure where the weft and the lace closure will meet. So I have doubled the weft right there, and I'm going to follow the same method whereby I angle it in a way that you do not see the weft, and I make sure I secure it with my thumb. And we're just going to make sure we make some nice knots there to secure it and to make sure that it's laid very flat, and you just sew your way around. And as you can see, at some parts I'm sewing into the lace closure with the weft as well. As you guys can see, I'm not leaving my T-pins at all, because this is what's gonna guide you when making your wig, and just make sure that you laying it as flat and not too close to each other. So here I'm on the next side, and as you can see, I'm connecting the lace closure with the weft, and I'm doubling around the needle just to secure it very closely and just to make sure that it lays very flat. Because as we get very closer to the top, we want to make sure that the wefts are laying as flat as possible, because you do not want that bulk at the top, because you have to remember that the lace closure is there and it has its own set of hair as well. Because believe it or not, the hairline and when you're finishing the wig is what makes or break your wig, and you don't want to go so far and then mess up at the top. Alright guys, we're at the stage where I'm connecting the lace closure to the weft, and I'm not going too much into the weft or the lace closure because I want to make sure that it lays very flat. So there you can see I connected the lace closure again with the weft, and everything is just coming together very nicely, so I'm happy. And I know that you guys have learned a lot, because I've actually showed you guys exactly what I'm doing. Drum roll. Okay guys, so we are finished, and I just cut off the last remains of the weft, and this is the amount of hair that is left back. So we do get some hair that's left back from the 14-inch bundle. So the area where we finish cutting off the remainder of the hair, you're going to make sure that you sew it and it's tucked in and nothing is showing. It's connected to the other end, and you'll be done. Alright guys, this is it. I'm gonna just cut off the wig cap from beneath the lace closure, and this is gonna help make it natural. A lot of people forget to do this part, and it's so important, because this is what's gonna make the lace closure look extremely natural on your head. And you can always bleach the knots, so you can always apply makeup there and make it even extra natural looking. So take your time, please. You don't want to mess up your stitching, and you could always go back in and make it neat and cut off any excess lace, as you're gonna see me do a little bit there and over at the next side. So this is me filming with my iPhone. After I finished, I just couldn't get my hands out the hair. I brushed out the waves and I'm gonna go ahead and wet it back and pluck it, style it, and make it mine. So thank you so much. Don't forget to subscribe, comment, and leave your thoughts. Thank you.